The Kisumu City Slums Poverty Alleviation Program is being implemented by a consortium comprising 3 non-governmental organizations, namely Sustainable Aid in Africa, SANA International, Community Mobilization for Economic Development and Advancement, CIMEDA, and Women in the Fishing Industry Program, WIFIP Education and Development. The integrated program is funded and supported by CODAID for a 2-year period ending December 2008. It addresses issues of water and sanitation, urban agriculture, economic empowerment, also including health and HIV/AIDS dimensions.
WIFIP, whose main focus is economic empowerment, addresses not only economic empowerment but also HIV and AIDS prevention. WIFIP has been working with a group in Obunga known as St. Vincent HIV and AIDS support group on economic empowerment. The project that St. Vincent support group is involved in is based on a previous collaboration of WIFIP with Moi University and the Fisheries Department with farmers in Vihiga and Busia district who were involved in a similar project. The rationale for the project, or the rationale for producing fingerlings, was to meet or to address the unmet demand of bait fish by fishermen on Lake Victoria, as they needed up to 18 million fingerlings every year, and also in an effort to try and prevent the destruction of fish breeding grounds by the fishermen who were in search of wild bait fish.
After a feasibility study of urban aquaculture, WIFIP and St. Vincent HIV/AIDS support group agreed to try catfish fingerling production for the fish farmers and fishermen market. How was this done?
The training was conducted by members of the BD Fish Farming Self-Help Group. We did identify 2 of the best farmers who had been trained previously and who were excelling in implementing fingerling production to promote the horizontal learning model, which is known to be very effective and promotes more effective learning than vertical learning. The training covered exclusively the theory and practicals of fish farming and ponds construction, propagation itself. They went through management of rice, ponds management, fish feed and feeding, and marketing. Most important is that they also learned how to keep their records, to be able to follow whether they were making progress or whether they were losing in the business that they were starting to engage in. With the hatchery set up at the WIFIP offices, the members of this group were ensured or were assured of getting a supply of rice on a regular basis. The group at Obunga has since gotten involved seriously in stocking their ponds and maintaining them to be able to produce quality fingerlings after every 6 weeks when they harvest it and sell it to the fish farmers in the neighborhood or in the neighboring peri-urban, and also to the fishermen, which they can use as bait.
Mokwongo chon ne wapidhe alode to koro sechegi nyocha ne jo WIFIP opuonjowa korka wach mar catfish propagation. Koro sani wapidho rech mag ginene fingerlings gi. Mokwongo ne ok wadhi maber ahinya nikech ne waketo rech madhi 5,000 to ne wauso rech 1,000 kende. Ne pod ok wan kod experience mar geng'o ponds go yo makare. Mokwongo ne wayudo siling 3,000 kende. Koro wachak wanyiewo fries moko kendo to waketo wakelo wa stock. Wauso rech ka rech siling 5 ewi moro ka moro. Wagolo rech kuom ponds 2 to wayudo rech madhi moro miwa siling 10,000. I pesa ni ka waseuso gi to wachak waomogo mana fries moko. Kwan members man kod tije waduto te wadepend wan e puothwani. Wan gi wachulo udi, wachiemo, wan gi nyithindo mwatere skul. Koro ei pesa ni modong' ni to wamiyo member ka member nyalo ga inuago business ne moro matin mar oyud kaka ochiemo e wang' dhoot, kata gi kaka onyalo yudo kaka nyathine dhi skul kapok ndalo mag reya gi ochopo.
An aloko hundreds matindo mag fingerlings gi. Awaro gi ga kuom joman gi ponds mopitho aina gi, tawaro gi kuon mopogore opogore, kuon ponds mopogore opogore ma ji opithe, tawere tabe atere dho nam tachaka yude pesa.
Bapo tunafuka samaki, na samaki yenyewe huwa tunauza kwa wauzaji ambao baada ya kuuza tunapata pesa ya kutumia mahitaji yetu ya wanachama. Na uzuri wa samaki ni kwamba wakati unapouza haina shida kama ya marketing, kwa sababu watu wanahitaji ni wengi. Pamoja na members wa group wote wanahitaji. Hivyo ni rahisi sana kuuza samaki na ina pesa kuliko hata kulima wote ambao tunashajua. Kulingana na ile bei tunanunua samaki hapa, ni samaki moja tunauzia shilingi 4. Lakini baada ya miezi 8 tunauza samaki shilingi 100.
We have faced some challenges with the group. As an organization, we have been faced with the challenges of getting adequate broodstock for doing the propagation. For the group, there have been challenges of expansion due to lack of adequate space or land, in other words, or even bordering issues of ownership. Currently, they are doing their farming in a no man's land, which is apparently owned by the Power and Lighting Company. This initiative seems to have great potential and will be sustained for a long time. The reason for this is because the vulnerable group desire to improve their living standards, and their demand for good food, their demand for good health motivates them to work hard on the project. It is also a sustainable project because the demand of bait fish by the fishermen is a long-lasting thing. It's a lifelong thing, and there is no time that the fishermen will not need bait fish. Aquaculture is also gaining a lot of attention, and there are more and more people who want to get into fish farming. Now, the fish farmers will require fingerlings to stock their ponds, and therefore the sustainability of this initiative for St. Vincent Group is ensured.
Apart from the catfish fingerling production, the group members involve themselves in kitchen gardening. They grow tomatoes, spinach, and kales around the ponds. These they sell to the market and also consume at home, ensuring a constant provision of the essential vitamins for themselves and their families.
Pesa mwai so mwai de alot gi wanyo gu moko kaka protein to moko waketo modong waketo halal foods.
We anticipate that with the initiative firmly grounded, the group will be able to get or generate enough income to support their day-to-day needs and therefore improve their living standards and that of their family members and households in general.